Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this topic, if you have been watching my YouTube videos, you know that best sex position and timing of sex when you are trying to conceive. I've done this video before, the right time to have sex and then the best sex position. That was the title, but I've noticed that the video has gone down. So I want to make a new one, and so that the new people that are coming on my YouTube channel can get to watch it as well. So first of all, when you are trying to conceive, you need to try for at least 4 months naturally with the right timing. Your timing, I mean during your fertile window, during the ovulation phase, before you can say, oh okay, am I doing anything right? Is something wrong? Can I see a doctor? Can I see maybe a health coach, a fertility coach? Like, what's wrong? If you know your menstrual cycle, you will surely have a clue about your ovulation. Let's say if you have a menstrual cycle of about 30 days, you will know that your fertile window opens from cycle day 13 to cycle day 16. And every day I come here, I say a menstrual cycle means the first day of your period to the next period. So let's say today is 1st of April, your period starts today, and the next period starts on the 25th of April. So 1st of April was cycle day 1, and then 25th of April was cycle day 25, which was the end of the cycle that started on the 1st of April, and then a new cycle have started on the 25th of April. I don't know if you understand, but I'm hoping that you understand, because all my videos I'm trying to say that. So please try and understand. My husband said I'm a lecturer, I'm not a teacher, so please understand your lecturer. So if you have a 30-day cycle, your fertile window opens from cycle day 13 to cycle day 17, which ovulation is most likely to happen on cycle day 15, 16, sometimes 17. I'm saying 15, 16, sometimes, because some people feel, if I have a cycle, my cycle is 28 days, then ovulation must be on cycle day 14. It cannot be 13, it cannot be 15. No, it's not like that. It is not like it is fixed. It's not fixed. It can happen on 16, it can happen on 15, it can happen on 17 if you have a 30-day cycle, because it might be that your body wanted to ovulate on cycle day 15, but then on that particular day you were so cold, or it suddenly started raining and you were sneezing, or you were so cold. The change in weather can make the egg not to drop. Your body will be in some kind of shock, so it will withdraw. That's why you see sometimes some people experience fertile mucus during their fertile window. Their ovulation test will show peak that they are going to be ovulating, but then they don't ovulate. When they go for a follicle tracking, it shows they did not ovulate that cycle, because their body went through some changes. Sometimes you go down with a cold, a malaria, typhoid, or some kind of thing, infection, and then your body will just go back to shock, and then the egg will not drop. But every sign will show that you have ovulated. So all these things are things that will make the egg not to drop, and then it will go back, and then maybe try the next day or try next day. I don't know if you understand me. So it's not a one size fix that if you have a 30-day cycle, then it must be on cycle day 15 that you will ovulate. So you have to know your fertile window. If you have a 30-day cycle, you start trying to conceive from cycle day 13 through 17. You have sex 1 day on, 1 day off. So you say you have sex on Monday, you have sex on Wednesday, you have sex on Friday, and you have sex on Sunday, so that the sperm will reproduce, and the ones that were in your body will flush out and give time. Because if you have sex every day, first your partner's penis will not erect every day. They get tired, the sperm will not be producing enough, and then the vagina become hostile to the sperm because it is not flushing out. The vagina cleans itself, so it's not giving it enough time to cleanse. The only time that you're supposed to have sex 2 times in a day when you are trying to conceive during your fertile window is your ovulation day. You have sex in the morning and you have sex in the evening, so that you can have a better chance at conception. Other than that, it has to be 1 day on, 1 day off, so that you stand a better chance chance. And then for those who have a 28-day cycle, their fertile window opens from cycle day 10 through 15, which the best days to have sex are cycle day 14 and 15. And then you don't need to tell your husband that you're going to be ovulating, because for most times when you tell them, it's a psychological thing. Let me say they have anxiety. They want to do it right. They don't want to miss it. They don't want to do anything wrong. And when you are tensed, a lot of things happen. You don't have sex urge. It's very hard for you to sustain an erection. It's very hard for you to have sex and ejaculate. And it's that ejaculation that we are looking for. So if you don't ejaculate, please, why are you disturbing our life? So the best sex position before I go to the sex position, then when you are using an ovulation test strip, I don't have a test strip here, but I will show you here. You get a test strip. The cheap ones looks like the pregnancy strip. When you put it in your urine, you have to test in the morning and in the evening. When you put it in your urine and you bring it out, when it's a pregnancy test, even if the control line is very dark and the test line is very thin, it's still positive. It shows that you're pregnant. Well, with ovulation, the two lines have to be equally dark within 3 minutes, not later, maybe after 10 minutes. No, within 3 minutes, the two lines have to be equally dark together. If they are equally dark, it's peak. It shows that you are going to be ovulating in the next 12 to 36 hours. It doesn't mean you're going to ovulate at that point in the next 12 to 36 hours. So let's say your test was positive by 6 p.m. 12 hours is 6 a.m. Let's say I might be ovulating in the next 12 hours, so I'm going to be having sex 6 a.m. and then 6 p.m. of the next day. And then for those who will be going for follicle tracking, once they say, okay, your egg has dropped, that is the day that you ovulate. You have sex that day at least 2 times, and then you have sex the next day. And then for sex position, when you go for scan, they'll say activated uterus. That is a normal uterus that is facing how it should be. Any sex position we get into the uterus. For those with retroverted uterus, it shows the uterus is tilted backwards. The mouth of the uterus is not facing where the sperm will enter, it's facing backwards. So these people should always have sex during their fertile window using doggy style. That's you on the floor and then your husband behind. Doggy style is the best position for those who have a retroverted uterus. When you go for scan, it shows, they will write it. Antiverted uterus, any sex position goes. Any sex position that is not comfortable, any sex position, I'm not talking about people that have very hard sex. I'm talking about normal sex, that any sex position that gives you pain. You have so much pain, it shows that that is the best sex position for trying to conceive, because the penis is hitting the mouth of the cervix. That's why you're having discomfort. But doggy style is a 1 fit size for everybody who is trying to conceive. It doesn't matter if your uterus is tilted backwards or it's normal. If you use doggy style, you get pregnant fast. You know, when we were young, they would say those that want to conceive boy, they should do doggy style. To some extent, it's true, because the boys are very fast. So when you do doggy style on your ovulation or a day after your ovulation, it shows the fastest will catch the boy. So try doggy style. If it is too painful for you, what you do is have sex the normal way. Then when your husband is about to ejaculate, you guys will turn on doggy style and then he will ejaculate. That way you stand a better chance, 80% getting pregnant. And then for those who have some kind of discomfort, they can use some lubricants like Recede. You can use olive oil, you can use coconut oil. A lot of people say olive oil is not good, but I'm not sure about that because I've used it and I've had children, so I'll still recommend it for you guys. Thank you all, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.